You see, this has been a beautiful week, and you see, Barrister Fru is just helping to channel us there. It has been a very sweet week, SoS Zama. And you see some of the wonderful things that the Ambazonian Restoration Forces have been doing, very clinical. In fact, we're trying to take the previous week into now, well calculated acts. You had Boyo evolving into what we have now. I can tell you it's an amazing. We saw all of these amazing things that are happening. The Ambazonian Restoration Forces are gaining momentum like never before. We have seen, we've seen tremendous acts even during this week, whereby they have exploded vehicles, and Cameroon, like Barrister Fru is saying, are on their knees. All of these beautiful things. This week we had it again from Ekondo Titi. We have seen them lamenting. You know, you can lose a fighter in the war, but when you lose a young lieutenant that has been well trained by the Israelites and has gone maybe to the United States of America for some enhancement and comes back, and you're sending him on the field with a lot of confidence, and he's wiped out. It is something for Ambazonians to shout about, to be excited. You would want to ask the question, Insobu fought because the Toleti estate was being destroyed. Insobu fought because the Cameroon Bank, or the Southern Cameroon Bank, was destroyed. Insobu fought because aliens, forces of occupation, invaded his home territory, and he died for fighting to free his people from the Franco-Cameroon hegemony. What did this Bulu guy, this young guy, what was he fighting for? The floor is all yours, SOS Zama.
Well, Paddy, this is it's been a very good week for the Ambazonia restoration fighters. They've been on mark, they've been on point, and we've put them to fight this, take this fight back to the people who are coming to invade them. We are going after their command and control systems. We are going to attack their commanders. And if you notice, the last few weeks, we've been taking out these people. We took the commander at the brigade, we took a lieutenant in Bengui, and quite a few others in Bonge and Ekondo Titi. We are going to continue doing that. But going back to your question, why La Republique cannot come to the table, or they are doing all the distraction by having all these proxy groups. Proxy groups will always exist in every war of independence. We've seen it in East Timor, we've seen it in Algeria, we saw it in Somalia, Eritrea, we saw it in South Africa. At the end of the day, when your revolutionary groups want to die for what they believe in, they usually succeed. And these weak enemies within are usually killed. We saw them hanging on planes in Afghanistan. We saw them trying to go back to Malaysia, to Malaysia, running from East Timor, but Malaysia basically sent them back to their own death. We will have to settle this course when these things happen in Ambazonia. And these blacklegs and politicians who think that they can run back eastward to Yaoundé to eat and sell our people, they are not going to be having any place in Ambazonia. And they do understand that. The funny thing is La Republique is using them, but they fail to understand the strife or the decisions we've made as Ambazonians to die. And any person who stands in the way, we will either go with them. La Republique is spending over 10 billion francs monthly on this fight. It's not sustainable. They are not going to be able to have it. I was just watching a video of nurses and administrators at the Centre Jameau. It's a hospital in Yaoundé Center. This hospital does not have doors. It does not have windows. It does not have water. It doesn't have running water. This thing is like 10 minutes or 20 minutes from the presidency in Bala. So this country is already crawling on it's in a coma, not even on its knees. It doesn't even realize what is going on around him. Um, we are going to continue to deplete their effort. We are going to continue to fight them. The more they can fight amongst them in there, the better. The more they can fight the center, we will be at peace because they will have to defend Yaoundé at every cost. And all the soldiers that are in Ambazonia, we will hold them and hunker them down in Ambazonia. We will not let them go back to Yaoundé. We will keep them in Ambazonia fighting. We are not going to let them fight in Yaoundé. That's how we're going to keep this war going. And the fact that we've not reached we've not been able to go to the rigs in Dian and all or not. We are fighting this war in stages. We are a volunteer army, and our means are developing as we go. It will come a time when we reach that area, and that time is not too long. People are clamoring for it, but we are going to go there when we are able to go there on our own time. As we know, the enemy is on its knees or crawling to death very soon. They gave us 2 weeks, and we are 7 years in the dance, and they are not able to do much to conquer us. We are in this fight. Our mindset has been made to freedom now or never, freedom now or death, and our citizens are standing the test of time. My only worry is that our citizens are not indignant enough that they can come in a neighborhood and pick up 2 kids and go and execute them, and there is no outcry. But there are stupid ladies in parts of Ambazonia who gather under the influence of CPDM or whatever it is and say the Ambazonian restorative fighters are harassing them for taxes. I don't see why they should not pay taxes. They are paying taxes to La Republique. Why shouldn't they pay to the Ambazonian people? I don't see no problem with that. But I just want to inform people that we have to stand up as one person and fight the enemy. The splintering that is going on is going to just hurt us. In the long run, we were still going to get that independence that we want. It may just take a little bit longer. But that time is coming, and it's coming so soon. It's coming.